Yeah, it's all kind of crazy. I mean, I'm Middle Eastern, I grew up Muslim, and I somehow made it over to the States and get to live in America. I was having fun, you know, I was partying, I was smoking, I was drinking, doing the teenager dream. I had my friendship, I had my community, I was kind of doing my own thing. And then when I moved to Rockford, Illinois, it made me very depressed, losing all of that, everything that I feel like I built over the years. I was 17 years old, and I remember I got kicked out of my house one day, and it was a Friday night. I didn't know if I was gonna have a place to sleep that night. I didn't know if I was gonna be able to go back home. I had nothing, I had no phone. I didn't have a place to go. So this is where it gets kind of crazy. I remember I walked to the McDonald's and then I walked to the Starbucks. I'm at the table and I'm wondering if I can remember a number that I can call. A girl that worked at Starbucks passes me a note. The letter was, if you want some good friends, if you want some community, even if you don't believe in God, there's this place called City First Youth, and if you need a ride, it's on Sunday, call this number. So come Sunday, I texted this number and asked for a ride. 10 minutes later, they were at my door. And the energy in the room felt it felt different, it felt real. People felt like they were hopeful. I had this feeling that I've never felt before. You want whole milk for the drink, for the cookies and cream?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. I got your 2 drinks ready. There you go. Yeah, no problem, enjoy. The moment I had where I was like, I want to do this God thing. I'm in math class, and I'm like reading the Bible because I had nothing to do. And I remember getting emotional and making sure nobody saw me because I'm reading the story of Jesus. I got to the point where Mary went to the tomb and she was weeping because she couldn't find Jesus at the tomb. And then when Jesus met her there and told her, like, you know, the person you're looking for isn't here, isn't buried. I remember having like an internal reaction of excitement. So I thought that was the whole Christian walk, was that you just believe that he was God and that he got crucified and died for your sins, and that's it. I didn't know he got raised. I remember texting my life group leader and I was like, yo, I want to do this. I remember coming to City First Youth that Sunday for service, and then they ended up doing an altar call, and I was like, oh, this is my next step. This is where I accept Christ into my heart and start moving forward. So that was my moment. You had me mic'd up. You knew I was gonna say something. Yeah, no, it was crazy. It was good. February 14, 2016, and that was the start of something new for me, start of something real for me. And I was so excited, so passionate to do this life, to do this journey with Jesus. Being able to look at this journey that I've journeyed, this story that God has given me, I'm able to see that God took me, hopeless, empty, lonely, depressed, and made me hopeful, gave me purpose, helped me to become more like Him. And through all that, I get to now help people find the same thing that I found. And that, to me, gives me so much fulfillment and purpose. Whatever they're going through and whatever conflicts, whatever identity crisis, whatever thing, I have the answer.